call Allah, YAHAWAH, and then say all praise, honor, and glory to our Father Yahweh, our power, in the name of Yahawashi, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the blind see the elders and the apostles, and the bishops, and connect with the great millstone who taught us the truth, continue to teach us the truth, who will well, peace, blessings, and salutations, YAHAWAH, which means to the house of David, by backing my money, and those of the women and children tied to the men of the Lord, predestined for salvation in these last days. Like I say, Shalom to you. I come to you out of Southern Mission. He'll prophesy against 2/3 of these Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Better yet, no, I'm not. I'm here to prophesy against biblical Babylon and the rest of the heathen, and Esau, Edom, and Amalek. I'm just used to getting on our people ass out here. This second Ezra chapter 16, and I'm going to start at verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon, Babylon, confusion, blind, lame. Let's talk about America and Asia. You groups. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves, cost of sack and hair. Bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. If you find yourself on this sign, or if this message resonates in your spirit, or if you, more than likely you're an Israelite. The scripture says, blessed is he who is not offended in me. Brothers don't do nothing but come out here and talk to y'all straight out the Bible. It ain't about what we think or feel. It ain't about that, Jacob. The Lord ain't here to take care of your whims. You here to fulfill his will. A sword is sent upon you, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and who can turn it back. A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it. The plagues are sent unto you, for you tribes, the curse of Deuteronomy 28, and Leviticus 26. The plagues are sent unto you, and who is he that may drive them away? The Lord Yahweh about to do this, Jacob E. If you don't repent, come to him with that humble and contrite spirit, you're going to die here. May any man drive away 100 lion in the wood, or may any one push the fire in the stove when it has begun to burn. May one turn again the arrow, the loop, that was shot on a strong archer. The mighty Lord Yahweh sendeth the plagues. Isaiah 45. I form the light and create darkness. I create peace and make evil. By the Lord Yahweh, by Shem shall do all these things. He in control of both sides. Satan ain't hitting on shit. Christianity lied to y'all about that war in heaven. The fire shall go forth the fire shall go forth from his wrath. The Lord Yahweh's wrath. Who is he that may quench it? Hey DJ, you say World War III ain't gonna happen? You a lie. It's gonna happen on your watch. And you're gonna do something stupid. Just like you did in the ancient world when you burned down Rome, plagues of Philip, then you committed suicide. Ain't nothing different gonna happen, but this time, if you die, you're gonna come back in chains. Or if you go to a bunker or a space station or something, one of my brothers gonna put you in captivity. That's all that's gonna happen. Proud ass. The fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast out lightnings, laser beams, upon 2/3 of these niggas is here in America. And who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord Yahweh, by Shema shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder in his presence? The earth quaking, and the foundations thereof. The sea rises up with the waves from the deep. I think that's Habakkuk where we talk about the Lord gonna terraform some stuff. And the waves thereof, the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord Yahweh by Shem Shah, and before the glory of his power. This whole earth gonna tremble when Malakah Shah show up. For strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow, and his arrows, the loop that he shooting are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. That's talking about nothing but nuclear weapons. YAHAWASHI. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again. Exactly. It's just going to progressively get worse until the Lord Yahweh just gets to torture you and he call your ass back to the spirit world. You Negroes out here knows neighborhood here on the floors of Babylon. You found out this and you didn't jump, or you just didn't like it for whatever fucked up reason you had, you were doomed ass traitor. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out until it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow, the shot of a mighty archer returns not back. Even so shall the plagues that shall be sent forth upon the earth and shall not return again. The world's ugly is free for all. And it's about to be a hot and knee deep on our people. And they can't understand nothing. Some do. And you get a little understanding right about now, ain't you? And it's too late for you. But many of your nation have had it with you. This Jeremiah 51. And I'm going to start with verse 1. Thus saith the Lord Yahawah, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, America, and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me, a destroying wind. What's that? Psalms 83 talk about the whole table of nations against us. Edom, Israelites, Hagarenes, white people, Arabs, and Hamites, our biggest enemies on this planet Earth. And what our people do, they want to say salvation for everybody. What a coon you are. And I will send upon Babylon famines that shall fan her, that shall empty out her land for in the day of trouble. That shall be against her round about. That day of trouble is called Jacob's trouble. There's going to be a red dawn moment here in America. They already let soldiers in here. You in here. ICE. Exactly, your ass is in trouble, bro. And against him, let the oxen bend his bow. And against him, he lifted himself up in his brigade. Spare not her young men. Destroy all her hosts. Destroy ye utterly all her hosts. That's talking about the other nations' armies. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans here in America, the land of the witches, and they that are thrust through in her streets. My absolute favorite scripture in the Bible. For Israel, the all 12 tribes, have not been forsaken, nor Judah, his God, a cracker. It's like the only the leadership that the Negro gonna have is the one we give him. Hey Eve, you ain't my leader. I don't even give a fuck about your opinion. I don't care about your opinion unless I gave it to you. I tell you how to think. Thus the slain shall fall on the land of the Chaldeans, and they are thrust through in her streets. For Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah his God, of the Lord Yahawah, by shout host, though that land is filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. And he forgave the house of David, whoever them brothers are. The 2/3 of our people, they're about to get it. But for you devils and you heathens, all for nothing. Flee out of the midst of Babylon. You devils and you heathens, and you the Israelites too. Spiritually for you Israelites first and foremost. Deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. Ishmael and Elon still sitting right here selling you this bullshit, Jake. But hey, that's cool with me though. Because Ishmael and Elon, I want your daughter. Because when we I go right because I'm a prophet, and brothers end up in a bunker somewhere, I'd rather have about 3 or 4 heathens to eat. Because when we get home, the Lord Yahweh will get Jackson wild and fuck it leave them bitches down there to burn and get melted in a goddamn bunker somewhere. Fuck them. So using bitches for what they fuck. And for servants and incubators to bring Jacob back from the spirit world. Flee out of the midst of Babylon, stupid ass heathens. and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off from her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her, biblical Babylon, and you other nations too, a recompense. Babylon, America, has been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand. Everybody follow what America do. You stupid ass gooks. You have put off your ancient garb and put on suits and ties. When the Lord Yahweh said, even your retired inbred ass is over them fucking crackers. The power got a sense of humor beyond words. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. La'ah. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Let us go everyone into his own country. For judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even unto the skies. Lord Yahweh saw everything you did down here, Esau, everything. Make right the arrows. Ain't America making nukes too? Gather shields. Ain't gonna be no iron dome or no gold dome for America or Israel. The Lord Yahweh has raised up the spirit of the kings and the Medes, the Russians, for his devices against Babylon, against America, to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh and the vengeance of his temple. Revelation 18:20 say that Ezekiel and Daniel came over here, got murdered and killed and picked cotton. Now they about to get that and a reward. This Revelation 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, because they can't make no money off you, Jacob, leave no more, or get nothing off your goddamn back, blood, sweat, and tears. And thy wrath is come, for YAHAWASHI, and the time of the dead, the spiritually dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldst give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, the 144,000. Don't get that kind of ceremony by the hand of YAHAWASHI. Unto the saints who are Israelites, and to them that fear thy name, Yahshua, small and great, and destroys them. These crackers which destroy the earth. Back to Jeremiah 51 and 12. Set up the standards upon the walls of Babylon. Give our brothers these scriptures in modern day speak so they can understand. Make strong the watch. Set up the watchmen, prepare the ambushes, for the Lord Yahweh hath both devised and done that when he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. For those of you who might be just coming in, if you remember that whole Planet of X movie, a man was sitting out there in America, was a desert wasteland, a piece of the Statue of Liberty was over there, he was screaming like a bitch, you did it, you did it. Yeah, Lord Yahweh did it. He fucked this place up. And you crackers are gonna come back, and it's gonna be Jacob's planet. Live Lam Yum Adiyam with the Yah. And you going into slavery in a little bit more 1,000 years, you blonde hair, blue eyed, liver spot having stinking pieces of shit will never fucking exist ever again. Hey, righteous is a must. Halakha, Shalom, brother. YAHAWASHI, Bashem Kakdas Brakatah, bro. Zakakasai, Shalom, brother. YAHAWASHI, Brakatah, bro. My brother, they're too goddamn much. I gotta give my bro a wrench. And forgive me for not doing it sooner, brother. This is Isaiah 34, and I'm starting verse 1. Come here, ye nations. Make sure I got this thing right here, okay? Like about that. Isaiah 34. Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken. Listen, ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all the things that come forth of it. And for the indignation of the Lord Yahawah, YAHAWASHI, is upon all nations, including you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and his fury upon all their armies. For he had utterly destroyed them. He that delivered them to the slaughter. Secondly, for those of you who are talking about joining the military, the Lord Yahawah said he gonna kill your ass for that shit. All the armies of the world about to get their whole person. And the slain also shall be cast out, and the stench shall come out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. And all the hosts of heaven, the armies of heaven, Revelation was talking about Satan hitting the third of the angels. That's what this is talking about. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, a mushroom cloud. And all their hosts, their armies, shall fall down, as a leaf falls from off the vine, as the falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword, the nuke, shall be bathed in heaven, in the skies, in the Shemayim. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, the Greek way of saying Edom. Why the fuck is that in the Old Testament? And upon the people of my curse, you red people, who the Lord Yahawah took your color from, to judgment. The sword of the Lord Yahawah was filled with blood, and made fat with fatness. And with the blood of lambs and goats, and with the fat of kidneys and rams. For the Lord Yahawah hath sacrificed in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, America. For the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullets with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood. Hell, it's already soaked with blood. Numbers 35 and 33 say this place is cursed. And their dust made with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord Yahawah's vengeance, and the recompenses for the controversy of Zion. Hey, ain't somebody in our homeland who funded the trade, the transatlantic slave trade, and called themselves Ish, and they lie, and they say they're the house of Judah, and they in the land of Israel right now, but they get pissed off when you call them a kite, or some shit like that. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and all the land thereof of America shall become burning pitch. Our forefather John the Revelator saw America get turned into the lake of fire, standing on that sea of glass. And it shall not be quenched day nor night. That fire, the smoke thereof, shall go up forever, from generation to generation. It shall lie waste. The forbidden zone. None shall pass through it forever and ever. I'm gonna get to it, brother. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. Man, that is beautiful. It shall be not quenched day nor night. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation shall lie waste, and none shall pass through it forever and ever. Man, I love that scripture, man. I had to reread that, y'all, man, forgive me. But the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it. Unclean desert animals in it. What's that, what's them old Western movies I used to look at with my daddy when I was little. We're gonna see tumbleweeds rolling through these bitch, Komodo dragons and screech owls and shit like that. The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it, and he, the power, shall stretch out upon it, America, the line of confusion and the stones of ignorance. No more Mount Rushmore, no more Cristobal Colon. What's that? The Trail of Tears. Lord, look this place for what happened. All this bad shit here. All my brothers and sisters' blood that got shed here. And they shall call to the nobles, thereof to the king, and there shall be none there, and all her princes shall be nothing. America's future bleak as a motherfucker. And thorns shall come up in her palaces, and nettles and brambles in the fortresses thereof. Hey, go try to fly over get you the chain when we get home, come fly over America. You ain't gonna even know where the fuck the White House was at. And it shall become the habitation of dragons and the court for owls. The wild beasts of the desert also shall meet with the wild beasts of the island. And the satyr shall cry to his fellow, and the sweet owl shall rest there and find and find for herself a place of rest. There shall a great owl make her nest and lay, and hatch, and gather under her shadow. And there shall be vultures also gathered together, every one with her mate. Say, Eve, seek ye out the book of the Lord YAHAWASHI and read. If you got the right people telling you who this book talking to, it is what it is. Jacob E. GMS gave us the game. Ain't nothing you can do or say about it. They gave us the truth of the Bible. You need to shut the fuck up and be grateful that the Lord YAHAWAH used them in to give us our nationality back. Jacob E. You disloyal as fuck. You stupid as hell. None shall want her mate. Nope, I'll go back. Seek y'all the book of the Lord YAHAWAH by YAHAWASHI, you Israelites, and read with understanding. None of these shall fail. None of these prophecies, they ain't gonna go off kilter. None shall want her mate. You can't make this Bible with nothing. For my mouth had commanded, and his spirit, it had gathered them. The Lord YAHAWAH put us back together by using the like how it's out of the Bible. Jake, you was a broken, fucked up mess when you came up in this, bro. You was straight up heathen. And that's how the Lord looked at you, bro. You better shut this shit off, bro. Shake this place off, Jacob. This Revelation 11. And 11. And after 3 days and a half, 350 years, we didn't know who we were. Went through slavery, got our asses handed to us here, and a nigga want to sit down here and keep bullshitting. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High YAHAWAH entered into them, starting off with Abba Bivens. And if you don't think he Elijah the prophet, that's your goddamn problem. Fuck you. The Bible say who he is. It ain't about what we think or feel. Them men came out here and taught us and told us to put our feelings away. And hopefully you did it, brother. Entered into them, and they stood on their feet, that great and exceeding army, and great fear fell upon them Edomites and them heathens, which saw them. You know who out there on them street corners, you fucking puss bumps of the earth. Fuck a cracker. This is boy, hey, real deal. If that's what the fuck that shit meant, hey, bro, I'm finna put me up a prayer, bro. And I'm gonna ask the Lord, let me holler at him when this shit get to popping off. Bro, I don't like that shit. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Hey, Anton Daniels into it with a family member of mine. If you know, you know. Man, he called my motherfucking nephew a fag and all kind of shit. I want, man, you niggas some hoes. You niggas with these platforms just come out your boy pussy and say what the fuck you think you can. You niggas gonna pay for this bitch ass shit here. I hate you hoe ass niggas. And then most of the time it be a pussy motherfucker who would never say half the shit he got to say to your face. Motherfucker probably can't even throw a punch or make a fist right. Stupid, wet pussy. This Isaiah 13, 16. Excuse me, y'all. I can't stand no weak motherfucker, man. That's why Jake don't come out here and do what he's supposed to do with his politically correct pussy ass. How ye? For the day of the Lord YAHAWASHI is at hand, and it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore, all hands shall be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. Shalom, Shem Yah. YAHAWASHI by Shem Kakadash Bakatah, bro. Verse 8. And they shall be afraid. Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them. 2/3 of you niggas, you heathens, and you devils. And they shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. And they shall be amazed one at another. And faces shall be as flame. You niggas gonna see one another burn up here. Isaiah 13:9. Behold, the day of the Lord Yahweh cometh, both cruel, with wrath and fierce anger. Fire too, nigga. And the land, lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners, you Israelites, out of it. Hey, the water Zakar Malachi 4:1, one of the illest scriptures ever. Jake, if this don't scare you, bro, you got an issue. The Lord Yahweh's armies says, the day of judgment is coming, burning like an oven. And on that day, the arrogant should be, and the wicked will be burned up like straw, and they shall be consumed. Roots, branches, and all. Ew, sheesh. But a nigga don't have no fear. I should call Yasha Allah. Fiery spirit Yasha Allah. Shalom, bro. YAHAWASHI Shabrakatah, bro. I be seeing a lot of these cats with these platforms and shit like that. These niggas weak as hell. And the only reason why they got something to say, because they got some stupid fucking idiot following behind them. Most of niggas are a bunch of beta male pussies anyway. And y'all find out who the hell we are, just like you, Anton Dance. You niggas some bitches. 11, Revelation 11 and 12 now. And they, you know what, it was something off here. You know who I got? Take me, you ain't got no fear. I'm gonna come back to Revelation 11 and 12. This 2 Peter 2 and 3. I mean 2, chapter 3. 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. Man, forgive y'all, brother, please. But the day of the Lord Yahweh, will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. Boom, 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 due to nuclear fire. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. For those of you who know who we are, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, including this body that we in. It's going to be a painless transition. What manner of persons are ye to be in all holy holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High Yahweh, wherein the heavens, being on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. But taking Eve ain't got no fear. And God's love, he loves everybody. Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying, come up here. Got beamed up on that chariot. And they ascended into heaven on the chariot in the cloud, and their enemies beheld them. Wisdom Solomon chapter 5. And then the righteous man shall say, the great Moses and the righteous such as afflicted him, and they don't count his life. Yeah, you gonna see them both get beamed up on that chariot, and you're your future owners come off their ship and bust your ass too. And at the same hour, there was a great earthquake, and a 10th part of the city fell in the earthquake. Excuse me, in the earthquake was slain of men, 7,000, a complete number of men. And the remnant were frightened. 144,000 were frightened, and gave glory to the power of heaven, because he did it all for them. And you crackers, and you heathen, and you did everything you did, all for nothing, just to take your stupid ass into captivity, just like this book said you was going to do. Verse 14, the second war was past. World War II was gone and passed away with it. But them books feeling the crunch, and they want to get back on your bitch ass, Esau. And behold, the third war come quick. Me and an army vet was sitting up talking. And I didn't notice until I came into the truth. But it wasn't no armies or nothing like that. Them bitches dropped on Nagasaki and Hiroshima, Fat Boy and Little Man. Them hoes dropped them bombs on women and children. And you crackers ain't shit. Not that I really even give a fuck about the heathen, but you hoes ain't shit for what you did. And Lord, y'all gonna wipe your bitch ass off the face of the earth. This Isaiah 9:5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise. Here nowadays, that's gunfire and hell, mines and shit going off or whatever the fuck else. And garments rolled in blood. I heard Elder Malcolm talk about you nasty ass crackers. You man will be dying on the goddamn battlefield. If you go up there and lift up his fucking or pull his pants down or something and go up in. God damn. 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 For every battle of the warrior was confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this war, World War III, shall be with burning and fuel and fire. And for you Israelites, your body's gonna be fuel and fire here in America. This is Isaiah 13 and 19. Nope, I'm gonna go 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes, the Russians, against them, Americans, which shall not regard silver. As for gold, they shall not delight in it. They don't care nothing about this American petrodollar. They want to collapse this shit. They want to collapse it. And I hope they do it too. The bows shall also dash the young men to pieces, and so they shall have no pity upon the fruit of the womb. Children, their eyes shall not spare children. We all had them kids just to see them get judged and get horrified. And Babylon, the glory of kings, the beauty of the Chaldees exes, shall be as when the Most High YAHAWAH overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, burning this place down to the Brownsville. It shall never be inhabited, and it shall never be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall it be Arabian. YAHAWAH. Pitch a tent there, because you're going to be busy. You ain't got to worry about where you're going to live, homeboy. It ain't going to be here. Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But the wild beasts of the desert shall lie there. We read about it already. We just waiting on it to happen. And their houses shall be full of doleful creatures. The owls shall dwell there, and the satire shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant houses. And her time is near to come, America's time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. America over with. America over with. And you devils and you heathens, you're going to get your portion from on high. This Jeremiah 50 and 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken through the spirit of power? YAHAWASHI, by giving us the truth of the Bible, going out there and preach these words, and the Lord YAHAWAH make them words good. Hey, Shalom, Romans 8 and 18. How was the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How was Babylon become a desolation, a nuclear wasteland among the nations? I have laid a snare for thee, that Trojan horse that you brought over here by way of them slave ships, and are also taken by that spiritual army that the Lord Yahweh put down there. Ezekiel 37, them brothers out there on the street corners, they gonna fuck this place up in a minute. You think the Lord Yahweh ain't gonna let them brothers get back off the shit they done went through here? O Babylon, thou was not aware. Thou art found, you knocked, bitch, and caught, because I was stricken against the Lord Yahweh by YAHAWASHI. Came over here and beat the law, statutes, commandments out of us, gave us some straight bullshit to believe in. Now the Lord Yahweh gave us the truth of the Bible back, and now you gotta pay for it. The Lord Yahweh by YAHAWASHI had opened up his army, a nuclear cache, and had brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh by YAHAWASHI of hosts, and the land of the Chaldeans here in America. Come against her from the utmost border. Them heathens and brought their ass over here. Open up her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, destroy her, America, utterly, and let nothing of her be left. It's like all her bullets. Let them go down to the slaughter. Woe, destruction unto them, for their day has come, the time of their visitation. Them niggas gonna show up here, little show shit's gonna come out, and they gonna be shooting laser beams and darts on people. You gonna be running for your life. Every time I think about it, I think about that scene where Tom Cruise is running, and that laser beam zapped that chick that was right in front of him, and he ran through her ashes. He got home and beating himself, and he realized what the hell was on him, trying to get that shit up off of him. Verse 29. Call together the archers, them other nations, who got nukes against Babylon. All ye that bend the bow, camp against it, America, round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense America, according to her work, according to all that she hath done, do unto her. For she hath been proud against the Lord Yahweh, against the Holy One of Israel. And you dumbass Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they give you the freedom of religion here. The freedom to be held back. You're supposed to worship the Lord Yahweh by YAHAWASHI, by way of this Bible, what this book tell you to do. Not by what your stupid ass feelings got going on, or not by what some lying ass sack of shit who tell you to go pray over some goddamn pork with his fat ass. And he got probably intestinal parasites all up and down his ass. Can't see, probably sweat bacon grease, and you dumb niggas sit up and listen to him. Because he give you a feel-good message, because he a good motivational speaker. You ain't got nothing to be motivated and happy about here, nigga. You finna die here. A coon and a traitor. For you heathens. This Acts 4 and 25. Who the mouth of thy servant David has said, why did the heathen rage? They say right here, why did the heathen rage? And the people imagine vain things. Man. Russians, you have nothing. You got next for y'all Edomites. Y'all got next for chains and eradication. These people who say China got this big ass army, they finna rule the world next. Them retired ass groups ain't finna run shit, but run to a sink, or go run to or washing tub. You Moabites, the men in your nation, you gonna be washing my sheets after I soiled them with your daughter. This Psalm 60 and 8. My wife is my wash powder. You're gonna be busting suds when you get home. Stupid ass retard. Overeating while I cast out my shit. Feel still. Triumph out because of me. In Psalms 108:9, it's like over Philistine will I triumph. Over the fucking dog ass Hamites, we gonna triumph over you too. All you hoes going into slavery. This Isaiah 63. Who is it that cometh from me? A like YAHAWASHI, who died down from the bottom. This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength, traveling on that pure power, that white horse. I can speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore, art thou red and thine apparel, able like YAHAWASHI, why your clothes red, and thy garments like him, that treaded in the wine fat. And you can hear in that deep, booming, Jew-like voice, I have tried the wine press alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them, the heathen, and 2/3 you niggas too, down in mine anger, and trample them in my fury. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my raiment, and I will stain all my raiment. He really ain't even undefiled himself. And for you devils and you heathens, MaganHaAhmath, YAHAWAH. That's my full name in the Hebrew. I hope the YAHAWASHI come back and I hear my name get called. I'm gonna bust your goddamn head in front of all my brothers and sisters, in front of the whole goddamn world, and call your spirit back down here and get your fucking stupid ass right back to work. That's all that's gonna happen to you devils and heathens. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed. Revelation 18 and 20 is come, and I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore, mine own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. Like how I said, he gonna let y'all, you devils and heathens, even with the ground like you've been doing to us throughout the annals of time. And I will bring down their strength unto the earth. You're gonna be fertilized. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. But we ain't gonna die no more. We definitely gonna get on your asses. This Jeremiah 17:1 talk about Judah, Benjamin, and Levi right fast. I'm gonna read down to verse 4. The sin of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, who walk the earth right now. Ecclesiastes 1:9. There's no new thing under the sun. The Lord Yahweh said the generation of his wrath walk the earth right now. The same people who was Judah, Benjamin, Levi. You Italians, you Irish people, that you was there too in our homeland, and they gave up the Lord to them Romans. Now it's your time to pay for that shit. The sin of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi is written with a pen of iron and with the point of a diamond that is graved, written upon the table of their heart. You assholes who know who we are, and you still take your ass to vote. You still talking about DJ. You one of them spirits that said we have no king but Caesar. You gonna pay for that shit here in this lifetime. The scripture say the engrafted word. My favorite scripture which is able to save your soul. This Bible written on your spirit, you demon, and upon the horns of your altars. Whilst their children remember their altars and their groves, by the green trees upon the high hills, on my mountain in the field, I will give thy substance and all thy treasures to the spoil, and thy high places for sin throughout thy borders. And he took our nationality and our heritage from us. There will come a falling away first. That's why we didn't know who the hell we are. And thou, and Jeremiah, even thyself, yeah, you Jeremiah, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. So if you can't scratch your head and understand the reincarnation biblical, go do some research. These fucking niggas killed our forefather Jeremiah in the land of Ham, and so the only feasible remedy to that scripture is that he gonna die and come back, and he wasn't gonna know he was an Israelite. And I will cause thee The Lord Yahweh gonna cause Jeremiah to serve his enemies in the land which thou knowest not, here in America. For yet the kindle to find mine name, which shall burn forever. It just was a long ass time. And now that fire gonna burn on everybody else except our prophet Jeremiah. Unless we keep our way alive. He's somewhere high up in the ranks of great millstone. This is Exodus chapter 13. And I'm going to start at verse 25. This is the beginning of the vision, where thou sawest a man, YAHAWASHI, coming up from the midst of the sea, the Shemayim, the sky, standing on their father's ship. The same as he, whom the Most High Yahweh, the highest, have kept a great season, 2,000 years, 2 days to him, and it's fresh on his mind, which by his own self shall deliver his creature. Like I shall come to get the elect, and he shall order them that are left behind. I'm gonna come back and get these, bro. Hey, stand for righteousness. Shalom, bro. Oh, you lit it up. Better yet, I'm gonna take my butt over here and I'm gonna read them off the off of this. Whereas thou sawest that out of his mouth there came a blast of fire, wind, and storm. That's talking about that's talking about a dark. The scene from Independence Day where that great big laser beam came down and obliterated the White House. Whereas thou sawest that out of his mouth there came a blast of fire, wind, and storm, that he held neither sword nor any instrument of war, but that the rushing in of him, them armies coming in, trying to get at him, destroyed the whole multitude that came to subdue him, to subdue YAHAWASHI. This is interpretation. Behold, the days come when the Most High Yahweh will begin to deliver them, the elect that are upon the earth. And he, YAHAWASHI, shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell upon the earth. And one shall undertake to fight against another. That's what's talking about in Revelation. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm, spirit realm, against this realm, this earthly realm. And the time shall be, when these things shall come to pass, that the signs shall happen, which I showed thee before, and then shall my son, YAHAWASHI, be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascending. And when all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle. They have one against another. And an innumerable multitude shall be gathered together, as thou sawest them willing to come and to overcome him, overcome YAHAWASHI by fight. But he shall stand upon the top of Mount Zion, and Zion shall come and be showed to all men, being prepared and built, like as thou sawest the hill graven without hands. When the elect come off that father's ship, it's gonna be a sight to behold. And this my son shall rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations, 2 on down, for which in their wicked life have fallen into tempest. And he shall lay before them their evil thoughts, and the torments wherewith they shall begin to be tormented, which are like unto a flame. He gonna burn you hoes up. And he shall destroy them without labor, effortless, flawless victory, and complete and utter overkill to what's gonna happen here. By the law, by the body, which is like unto fire. The scriptures say you should not suffer a witch to live, you burn them by fire. That's all our people are here. Witches and pieces of shit, coons and niggas. Buck dancing jigaboos and shit. Uncle Tomahawk. Hey yo, I got a homeboy, who Issachar, right? If y'all know about like Jessica Biel or somebody like that. Hey, my bro Iska, right, he be passing like a motherfucker around here. That's my guy too. We go to Micah 5. This is Micah chapter 5. And I think I'm going to start at verse 7. Yes. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people after World War III, as a dew from the Lord, as the showers upon the grass, that tarry, that waiteth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men. And the remnant of Jacob shall be upon the Gentiles, in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who, if he go through, go tread it down and tear it in pieces, and none can deliver. Thine hand shall be lifted upon thine adversaries, and all thine enemies, two on down, shall be cut off. This Psalms 50:18. And the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He, my brother out there on that street corner, shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. This Psalms 149. And I'm going to read it all. Praise ye the Lord Yahawah. Sing unto the Lord Yahawah, shout a new song that only the 144,000 can sing. And his praise among the congregation of the saints, the Israelites. Let Israel rejoice in him that made them, and let Zion be joyful in their king. Zion, the memorial of the power. Let them praise his name and dance, and let them sing praises unto him with timbrel and harp. For the Lord Yahawah hath taken pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in their glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds, because you'll never work again, you'll never break a sweat again. Let the high praises of the Most High Yahawah be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand. And when we get home, y'all, there's certain brothers I want to see. They got their mind. I've been wondering who the heck some guys are coming back. I'm gonna tell y'all something I've been thinking about. So y'all know your brother put his hand in some gloves a couple times. Like, what would it be like to have Apostle Hart training? And you out there, let me back up. I used to hoop, so they ran a spread offense one time. This is why I don't care about how somebody who over us talked to me. So they ran a spread offense. And what happened was, my man at the half court, he was gonna pass the ball off. So I picked the pass off. So I'm about to go, I really should have dunked the ball. Man, y'all, my hand about this far over the rim. My coach, he called time, after it was halftime. I make the layup, it's halftime, we run in the locker room. The whole team circled around me. My coach, he's sitting right here in front of me. He looked me eye to eye. And you know, as a kid, you don't really know that. I was a grown man at the time, but I didn't know shit. So he said to me, "Where your Knicks at?" I didn't understand. He was asking me where my nuts at. The next day he apologized for talking to me like that, and I was like, "What you apologizing for?" He looked at me. I just walked off. If y'all know, I'm one of the dudes, I would play for like somebody who would collar your ass up like Bobby Knight. So I would find it a fucking joy to have somebody like Apostle Hart teach you, train you for a fight. So anyhow, say for instance you and that bitch lollygagging for a couple of rounds, and he feel like, "Hey, what the fuck are you in there doing?" I just see him, that stern ass face. "What you doing?" I'm one of them people, I don't care. Just collar you up, snatch you up and shit, and give you that little tap on your face real fast. "The fuck you doing? Wake the fuck up." Hey, that should have gassed me up. That should have made me run through a brick wall. Hey y'all, hey, I think this is beautiful. I can't imagine who them brothers are who we learning from coming back. Elder Malcolm talking about when we get home, he gonna have a sword that's on fire, just walking, just right there beside him as he walks by. Man, you devil heathen, you in trouble. You fucked up down here. You gonna pay for this shit too. Forget the rant, y'all. I'm just one of them brothers. I just wanted to know. I just want to know what the fuck was going on. And the Lord let me know. So I ain't got no problem with doing whatever the fuck I'm told to by them me. But I know this much. In a minute, Lord Yahawah, he gonna tell us to chain you bitches up. Let the high praise of the Most High Yahawah be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people. To bind their kings, Rothschilds, Rockefellers, Rothschild, Red Shield, Bauer, some peasants, some goddamn wild ones, with chains in their noses with feathers of iron, to execute upon them, two on down, the judgment written, Jeremiah 30 and 16. All thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. This honor have all his saints praising the Lord Yahawah by YAHAWASHI. This Revelation. 13, 9, and 10. If any man hath an ear, let him hear it. He that leadeth in the captivity, all you other nations led number one in the captivity, shall go into captivity. And he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here for patience and the faith of the saints, the Israelites. This is Isaiah 60. And verse 9. Surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first. Ethan went to Spain by way of Cristobal Colon and Malachite Ass to bring thy sons from afar, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of the Lord Yahawah. Number one, thy power, unto the Holy One of Israel, because he has glorified thee. You even going into slavery. And thy sons of strangers, the other 17 nations, shall build up thy walls. Them pearly gates, them streets paved with gold, y'all gonna be busy. You gonna make all of that. Make my shit shine, bitch. I wanna see my ridiculous handsome face in that gold when I walk back. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister, shall serve unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, while he was mad at us. But in my favor I had mercy on thee, by giving us the truth of the Bible back. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually when we get home. Because there ain't gonna be no theft, ain't gonna be nothing going on around in our homeland. And there shall not be shut day nor night, that men, the other 17 nations, may bring unto thee, you Israelites, the forces, the belongings of the Gentiles, the other 17 nations, and that their kings may be brought. For nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish, yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. Ain't no. Fuck you mean no? What you mean wait? Ain't gonna be none of that. Let me just come on board. As the car stopped, water bottle. This is Ezekiel 35:5. Oh, both of them get on you crackers. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. Esau, you had a hatred for the tribes, and had shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity. In the time of their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord Yahawah, I will prepare thee, the Lord Yahawah will prepare you crackers unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus I will make my seer you crackers, most desolate and cut off from him that passeth out, him that died, and him that returned, him that come back in the third or fourth generation. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, the mountain Esau, and thy hills, and thy valleys, and all thy rivers, and they shall fall that are slain with the sword. And I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return. Esau, Edom, that's talking about Bosra, Uz. And ye shall know that I am the Lord YAHAWASHI. Because thou hast said, these two nations, the north and the south, you don't own us, bitch, we own you. That these two countries, the north and the south again, shall be mine. This bitch think he own us. That's why that bitch Donald Trump getting all on fucking TV and say shit like brothers from the north, they was made to cut grass and shit like that. Nah, motherfucker, that's what you was made for. These two nations and these two countries should be mine. I am their son. We will possess it. No, you won't, bitch. Affliction will not be set forth a second time. Fuck you. We will possess it, whereas the Lord Yahweh was there. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord YAHAWASHI, I will do even unto thine anger, which you did to us, and according to thine envy, you jealous red bitch, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them, tribes. And I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. We know about the power now. We know what we gonna do to you. We know what he did this to us. Psalm 52 and 5. And 52 and 2. Thy tongue deceiveth mischiefs for nothing, like a sharp razor, working deceitfully. Thou lovest evil more than good. Thou lying rather than to speak righteous. It's a lie. That's all you crackers do. The devil that the Bible speaks of. Now people are set up and completely and totally given over to the ways of Cain all over again. Get reset, nigga. Verse 4, thou lovest all devouring wings, O thou deceitful tongue. All for nothing. The Most High Yahweh shall likewise destroy thee, you crackers, ever. Obadiah 1:18, and he shall take thee away and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place, wherever you at on planet Earth, and it will not be in rulership ever again, and root thee out of the land of the living. Salah. Well, I gotta get this. I think it's Job 18. Forgive me, y'all. Y'all brothers come out here with these cars because it make me comfortable. It make me feel like I ain't fucking up. This Job 18. And 15. It shall dwell in his tabernacle, YAHAWASHI, because it is none of his. You know this is not your earth. This is our planet. Brimstone should be scattered upon his habitation. Gonna burn your hope. Yahweh gonna burn your shit up, Esau, Edom. And then you're gonna build up the kingdom to come. His roots should be dried up beneath. Above his branch should be cut off. No way coming back after going Obadiah 1:18. His remembrance shall perish from the earth. He shall have no name in the street. He's going to disappear like gas in the wind. He should be driven from light to darkness and chased out the world. That's beautiful. He shall neither have son nor nephew among his people. That's your way of coming back. Numbers 1:18 apply to all nations, nor any remaining in his dwellings. They that come after him shall be astonished in that day, and they that went before were frightened. Surely these are the dwellings of the wicked, and this is the place of him that knoweth not the Most High YAHAWASHI. This Obadiah. This is going on to get caught. 1 and 4. For thus saith the Lord YAHAWASHI concerning Edom, concerning you crackers. We have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, and an ambassador sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Forgive me, y'all. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. That's your low birthright. Thou art greatly despised. Hey, everybody hates you, Amalek. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks. You Caucasians, you wildlings, whose habitation is high, skyscrapers and shit like that. Who said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself, that's pride, is an eagle, your mascot, America's mascot, the mascot of the Edomites. And though thou set thy nest among the stars, space stations and shit like that, thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord YAHAWAH, by YAHAWASHI. My brothers come to snatch your ass out them bunkers. Verse 7. All of the men of thy confederacy, Psalms 83, have brought thee even unto the border. They lied to you. The men that were in peace with thee have deceived thee and have prevailed against thee. They say right there, you lost World War III already. They that eat thy bread, though they followed your philosophies and your dumb shit. Have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord YAHAWAH, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and the understanding out of the mount of Esau? It's over, Edom, and thy mighty men, O Teman, you Germans, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau, without exception, may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, the tribes, shame shall cover thee, and thou, you Edomites, shall be cut off forever. And for you Amalekites, this Numbers 24 and 20, in our homeland. It's Numbers 8:24 and 17. The heathen talking about sin, but like the house shot, you know, how the heathen this too. I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not now. There shall come out a star out of Jacob, and a scepter, rulership shall rise out of Israel, and shall smite the corners of Moab, and destroy all the children of Sheth. And of Edom, you crackers, you white people, shall be a possession. Syria, your homeland, also shall be a possession for his enemies. YAHAWAH, gonna own Mount Syria. Syria shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do value. Out of Jacob shall come he, YAHAWASHI, that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. And when he looked upon Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations. Amalek run the whole world right now. But his latter end shall be that he perish forever, wiped off the face of the earth. Back to Obadiah 1 and 15. For the day of the Lord YAHAWAH, by YAHAWASHI, is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, which you did to us, to the tribes. It shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. This is Ecclesiastes 3 and 15. That which is being is now. Whatever going on in the ancient world is happening right now. And that which is being has already been done. Hence, America being the Roman Empire all over again. And the Most High YAHAWAH required that which is past. Don't nobody get away. Don't nobody get away. But like how Shah paid for what he did, the scripture said for a Christian, for his sins first. I wonder what that means. Obadiah 1 and 16. For ye as ye, you other nations, have jumped upon my holy mountain, what you did to us. So shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not eaten. This is Isaiah 51 and 22. Thus said the Lord YAHAWAH. Excuse me, thus said thy Lord YAHAWASHI, the Lord YAHAWAH, and thy power that plead the cause of his people. Because, behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling. You don't have to be afraid anymore, brothers and sisters. You're going to be all right. The scriptures say the Lord has not given us a spirit of fear. It's going to be okay. The cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury, thou, number one on this sign, shall no more drink of it again. For two on down, this Psalm 75 and 8. For in the hand of the Lord YAHAWAH, by YAHAWASHI, there is a cup, and the wine there is, and the wine is red, it's full of mixture. That jungle juice, baby, he poured out of the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. Back to Obadiah 1 and 17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. The Lord YAHAWAH won't deliver the house of David, and there shall be holiness. Because them brothers separate anyway. And the house of Jacob shall possess there the other 17 nations' possessions. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire. And the house of Joseph, the north, a flame. And the house of Esau, you crackers, you so-called white people, gonna be in a big ass hole in the ground. You're gonna get your ass burned up for stubble. And they, the tribes, shall kindle in them, you white people, and devour them, and there shall not be any remainder of the house of Esau, for the Lord YAHAWAH has spoken. So fuck with a motherfucker talking about GOCC, you Edomite could get right with the Lord. Shit, that's like you a goddamn lie. You dumbasses teach mermaids and all that stupid ass shit. Look, cook you dumbass niggas here. Psalms 11 and 5. The Lord YAHAWAH, by YAHAWASHI, tried the righteous, but the wicked in him that love the violence, his soul hated. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone. That's your very near future, Edom, and in horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. For the Lord YAHAWAH loveth his righteousness, loveth righteousness. His countenance doth behold the upright. My brothers out there in the street corners, where I learned this from. Hey, these are my closing scriptures right here. This Psalms 120. Well, let me check this comic book. Psalms 126, and I'm going to close, y'all. When the Lord YAHAWAH turned away the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. Hey, this is going to be like a bad dream in a minute. It's going to be like it literally never happened in a minute. Lord YAHAWAH wipe these hoes off the face of the earth, and we're going to forget about that bitch ass after so long. That's wild. After all they did in the earth, it's going to be like they never even existed. Then was our mouth, the Israelites' mouth, filled with laughter, and our tongue singing. Then said they among the heathen, the Lord YAHAWAH had done great things for them. Number one on this night. The Lord YAHAWAH had done great things for us, whereof we are glad. The YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI. Glory Yahweh Shema Shaka for the most excellent teachers on planet Earth. The Lord Yahweh done great things for us, whereof we are glad. Turn again our captivity, O power Yahweh, by Shema Shai, as the streams of the south. Then they that sow in tears, shall reap in joy when we get home. He that goeth forth weeping, bearing precious seed, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing his seeds with him. Don't trip about our people. They're going to come back fast. It's going to be okay. And more than likely, you, they forefather, if you coming into this anyway. The scriptures say this the church of the firstborn that the Lord how I'm talking to. Y'all the first spirits that's created. Call Allah, we'll have to put the rock line of another Yahawah, Allah, Bahashim, 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 Kakadash. That being said, all praise and honor and glory to our Father, our power, in the name of Yahawah, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the elders and apostles and bishops in Connecticut, the great men, times to taught us the truth, continue to teach us the truth, who will will. Peace, blessing, and salutation. But how yourself, God will guide us with the house of David, but I got in my bunny, trying to clean up my Hebrew, y'all. Yahawah, by Shema Shai, by Shem Kakadash, by Shah, by Shah, by Shah, Salat Rayam, by Nashi, by Badi, by Badi, by Masapati, by Paul, by the woman, by Badi, by Gebedal, by Shah, by Shah, by Shah, Yahawah, by Shema Shai, by Yahawah, by Shema Shai, by Shah, by Shah, by Shah, by Paul, by Shah, by Paul, by Shah, by Paul, by Yahawah, by Shema Shai, by Shem Kakadash, by Magan, by Shema, by Barak, by Zakani, by Hakim, by Badi, come Nashra. Shalom and YAHAWAH. Do I put a tune in, brothers? Yahawah Shema Shai, by Shem Kakadash, Rakadam, to Wabagum. And a Habathum. Oh, man.